You remember on America's Got Talent, the guy that was like, "Talk to me, tell me your name." That Asian guy. She bang, she bang. Oh yeah, yeah. What if he sang that?
She bang, she bang.
Ain't no valley, ain't no river. Oh man, I can't even fucking sing it. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
Ain't no valley roll.
Ain't no valley low. If you need me, call me, no matter where you are.
No matter how far, listen, baby. Because this is the only singing podcast.
What?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Just one line.
Just one-liners today.
All right, guys. Welcome to Amigos Gringos, the worst podcast on the internet.
Or the best one so far that you've ever seen.
If you've never seen one before.
We'll let you decide.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than... I don't know. Maybe it might be better to not listen to one at all.
Or maybe it's better to just listen to ours.
Or just,
Yeah.
Just forget that Rogan exists.
Forget that every other podcast you ever listen to exists. Listen to this one, exclusively this one.
What if you're really good at hypnosis and you could
you are feeling
hypnotize
sleepy.
people through YouTube, or you're like, you love this podcast. You will share it with everyone you know.
You are feeling like pressing the subscribe button.
You will hit subscribe.
And the notification bell.
You will dream about Los Amigos Gringos.
You will like
You will
this
eat
video.
about Los Amigos Gringos.
You will share this with all your friends.
Yes. What if that worked?
Everybody's like,
Next week we have like 20 million subscribers. Like, whoa.
So funny. Holy cow, we got to keep doing this.
I didn't know I was that good at hypnosis.
Wow, that's all you have to do? That was easy.
Yeah.
What if that was all it was?
That'd be dope. There's a bunch of idiots out there and it's like in their ears and it's like a soothing voice and they're like,
Yeah.
whoa,
Ooh, they're like, wow,
this podcast is so good.
it's amazing. Oh my God.
I have never, ever in my life heard something so great.
It's like music to my ears.
All right, so I think the only thing we should talk about on here from now on is like space, aliens,
The final frontier.
and like, yeah, we'll talk about, does other life exist? What is it like?
Mm-hmm. If you had a spaceship, what would it look like?
Yeah. How would it, like, what other kinds of organisms do you think? Well, I guess it's hard to imagine anything else besides carbon-based or like technology-based, because you can't even think of anything else because you've never seen anything else.
Dude, imagine a hydrogen-based life form, like water body.
Water body.
Because we're like 70% water, right?
Yeah.
But we look nothing like water.
Right.
What if there was like 100% hydrogen-based life form? That was like,
Hydrogen or water.
well, water's 2 hydrogens, 1 oxygen. So, you know.
So when okay. So like, what if there was hydrogens were like males, right? And then oxygens were like females.
Okay. I'm on board with
And then
this.
there was like water, which was like their third gender.
Or that's like their semen.
They're like, are you a hydrogen? Are you an oxygen?
Like, I'm a trans hydrogen.
Yeah, I'm a trans water. Yeah, trans. I was born as oxygen, but I feel like I'm hydrogen.
I'm a fluid gender.
yeah. Fluid gender, literally water.
That's crazy.
Oh, you know what I've always imagined? Okay. I've always imagined, what if our Earth and our whole universe that we know, right, is just like in an atom of a larger being, like a giant human.
Okay.
And only one atom in their body is our whole known universe.
Kind of like a Horton Hears a Who scenario.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay,
So it's like
cool.
a kaleidoscope. And then in every atom of our body, there's like another universe.
Just people living in a planet inside of our atoms.
And they're trying to figure out what's going on.
Whoa.
And they're
that's
just one
crazy.
atom in our body.
Dude, so I was watching Star Talk the other day, and they're talking about the universe. And I forget the scientist lady that they had on there. And I'm probably going to get this really messed up, but pretty much she was saying, like, if you flew in one direction in the universe, it's kind of like traveling on Earth, as in, like, if you were able to actually just travel in one straight line around the Earth, you would eventually return to the place that you started.
So it's like a circle.
So in the universe, she was saying if you actually were able to fly or move in one straight line, you would end up returning to the same galaxy that you started off in.
That's a conspiracy theory. I believe in flat universe theory.
It's just like,
But that's crazy.
it is crazy, and I don't understand
So
how
it's a
it
circle?
works. I don't know.
Or is it like Mario?
I don't know. But she said there's a definite end to the universe that we haven't discovered yet, and the universe, because they're all theories, because we haven't even seen the outskirts of the universe or anything, you know. But it was just like a theory that has a lot of science backed up to it, so it could be true. But she, like, the way they think is crazy. I can't remember the other theories, but
So what if you finally got to the edge of the universe, right? And there was just like this black goop, and you drive through it,
it's like a black hole or something.
and then all you see is a giant room like this with two people in it, and you just escaped your giant being's body.
You would have,
And you're
maybe
like,
that's what
"Oh."
dimensions are.
Yeah, it's another
Whoa,
dimension. You're like,
that's
dang,
crazy.
I knew I was just an atom.
And it's like this, it's like you're coming out, and it's
you come out of yourself.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
That's crazy.
Dude, I always like to think about what different species of aliens look like if they're humanoid or not. Like,
Yeah.
I think a huge part of that is like kind of being a creative, artistic brain type person.
Mm-hmm.
Like playing Dungeons and Dragons, like you're like, oh, there's elves and dwarves and stuff, but like,
Right.
what do aliens look like?
They're all humanoid.
Like, what if they were like a giant race and they're just like humans, but they're giant? Like, they're all like short as 10 foot, you know? Like, that'd be insane.
That could be. I mean, like, because if there was another Earth-like planet and it evolved similarly, and then there was like basically humans, but they were just giants.
Or this planet itself was just
Right. The
as big
planet
as the
was
sun or
bigger.
something. Yeah.
Like, I would assume if the planet was bigger, maybe the people would be bigger, or like
Yeah.
something with the atmosphere and gravity. Maybe the planet was smaller, people would be bigger. No, I think if it was bigger, they'd be bigger because gravity would be more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then they'd have to be bigger and stronger to be able to walk around.
That's crazy.
But like, do you think there's any like quadruped aliens that are like as smart as us, or do you think they're all like bipedal?
I don't know. I feel like, well, I mean, like you think of like fantasy novels, centaurs are like the most wise, smartest beings.
That
you
would be,
know?
but so they'd be quadrupeds, but they also have two hands to use for
Yeah.
manipulation.
So is it a quadruped biped?
Yeah, it's a sextoped. Sextoped.
I don't
Or
know.
are the ped? That's only what your feet are.
I think it's still a quadruped technically because you're walking.
They're
on
quadruped
fours.
with monopeds.
Yeah,
Mono
because
hands.
like, is that only based on like
I think
mammals that use their hands and feet, or is it like a horse's,
no.
you
I
know,
think
or a dog? Because they don't have hands; they have
well,
four
a centaur's fake, right? So
feet. Yeah, and I'm just basing.
it
off
would
of-
have like its own. It'd be a quadruped, but it would have to have a new name
Yeah,
because
probably.
bipedal means that like you have four appendages, but you only use two of them to walk.
So it would still be a quadrupedal,
Well,
quadrupedal.
it'd be like quadpedal, and I don't know what it'd be called.
I think it would still technically fall into that because we have four appendages, but we only use two, so we're bipedal.
Yeah,
But if we use
they have
four,
6, but they use 4 to walk.
so they're still quadrupedal.
But they also have 2 more peds.
Yeah, but I mean, like we're
Yeah, but
bipedal,
we're
even though we
bipedal,
use
but we
our
have
hands.
4. Yeah,
Mhm. So
that's weird. Yeah, it's weird that they call it bipedal.
I think it's just the amount of limbs that you use to walk on.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
So you could be syncoped.
You use a pogo stick.
Unoped, yeah, you're like a pogo. Oh, what if there
Or a
was a
pirate.
pogo stick?
What was the thing we were talking about at the gym today with the pirates?
Oh, yeah. Like, well, that's a completely different
Okay,
topic.
we'll
We're
talk
still
about
in
that later.
space. We're still in
Okay,
space.
yeah, yeah.
But unless there's pirates in space.
Oh,
And then
they're
we could talk
so
about,
space pirates. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
Well, what if like a ship showed up from another universe and it looked like a flying pirate ship?
Oh.
It literally just looked like that, but it was like capable of traversing space and like wormholes and
Dude,
shit.
first thing I would do is get the biggest speaker I can find and play the Pirates of the theme song. And just like,
And the
Pirates of
dude looks like
Caribbean.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah, he's like, he's all freaking
Their whole
Jack
race
Sparrow.
looks like Johnny Depp.
All of them look
Yeah.
like Jack Sparrow.
What if
They all
Johnny
look the
Depp
same.
was an alien?
What if they were all just like different characters Johnny Depp has played?
Yeah.
So there's like Fear and Loathing. There's the Blow
Yeah.
guy. There's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Like theoretically, the universe is so big, or the multiverse is so big, there could be a universe where everyone there is a character from a Johnny Depp movie.
That's funny.
Theoretically, it's that big, but I don't think that's actually, like it's so big that could happen, but it's like,
it is a theory.
I don't think that actually
There is a theory where that could be possible, but it's like,
probably not.
Are we ever gonna find that? Probably not.
No.
But like in Rick and Morty, they like make fun of theories like that. So there's like Morty's dad is Jerry. There's like a planet where it's all Jerrys, and he's like famous actors and like homeless people, but it's just all Jerrys.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
It's funny. It's fun to think about stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
Freaking flying pirate ship. I'd be like, oh, dude, watch out for those cannons because they have lasers.
You think there's like Avatar, like blue people?
I mean, it's a good concept, I think, like if there's another planet with humanoids, like that could be true. They might be tribal, kind of like them.
What if all of our artistic ideas were not made up? They were just like a message from far away in the universe. Like if you had a dream, or if you even think about something, it's not like you're actually making something up. It's like you're just seeing a glimpse of something from far away in the universe.
It could totally be possible. I think that's possible because there's atoms throughout the universe, and everything is made of atoms and molecules, So it's like we're all connected in one way.
Maybe.
So like, who's to say?
Like technically, if this atom is touching me, and then that's touching another atom, and that's touching another atom.
Yeah.
Is there any space between? I think there's space between.
Yeah, atoms can't touch. I don't think.
Oh yeah, they can't.
Yeah,
touch.
it's molecules.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, there's got to be something between. Wait.
I'm pretty sure it's molecules that hold atoms together.
Molecules are multiple atoms combined, or some shit. Atom is the smallest. Well, electron is the smallest known thing.
Yeah, an electron, neutrons, and protons.
But there's got to be. So there's just empty space between things?
I think
empty space is made out of nothing?
Yeah, because fusion energy is combining two atoms.
Atoms can...
And it's a very difficult process.
Atoms... No, they can combine because, multiple atoms together make up like different molecules.
They might be able to
like
touch,
chemicals.
but they cannot combine.
Different types can't.
Yeah. Maybe they can be connected, but not like combined. Because that's what fusion energy is.
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but
we need Neil deGrasse Tyson.
We need like a science teacher. Yeah, he could probably tell us that.
He's like, "Hey guys, shut up. Let me explain this." It's very simple science, actually. He's like,
super simple.
It's like, did you not pay attention in biology?
Nope.
Dude, I was freaking like stoned half the time. Are you kidding me?
I didn't pay attention to any class except for PE.
The only extra credit I got in biology class is from getting the brain completely out of the pig with no like impediments. Is that the word that I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
But I got the whole thing out in one piece. And I got 50 extra credit points for that.
That's dope. All I could think about in class was like hoping that one of my hot teachers would like hold me after school and try to bang me.
Oh man.
And it never happened.
So much.
And when I see that on the news, I'm like, what are you complaining about?
Dude, it seems,
and you know the boy's not complaining.
It seems like it's so much easier nowadays to do that too. Like back in the day, it was like such a big no-no, and now it's like TikTok has like changed something to where teachers are banging students now.
Maybe I think we just hear about it more.
Maybe that's it.
But I bet it happened more back in the day because age differences have only gotten more taboo like more recently.
That's true.
Like my great-grandma married my great-grandpa when she was like 13 or 14 and he was like 22.
Yeah.
And it was like
so
normal.
common. Yeah.
It was like completely normal. It's like as soon as the girl's fertile, okay, now she's a woman and she can be married and touched.
It's pretty crazy. And it's kind of crazy how people are like 18 is an adult and that's the line. And if you pass that line, it's disgusting. But it's like, dude, if you're 18 dating a 16-year-old or a 15-year-old, like it's really
if there's like a 2-year difference, that's like no big deal.
I think it depends on the scenario.
Yeah.
And I think it depends on the people.
If you're like 40 and 17, all right.
If you're 40 and you're with the teenagers, you need to fucking chill.
Even 40 and 18 is pretty weird, but like people do it. But it's only weird because society has said it's weird. But if you think about it, 18 it is a full-grown woman.
Yeah.
Well, not full, they actually do
Dude,
develop a little more.
At like 16, dude.
Like they do. Yeah, they do change more into a woman, like
it depends
in
on
their
the
20s.
person.
But yeah, they're fully like grown. They can have a baby. They're like nature says
Yeah.
they're ready.
Yeah.
But that's a weird conversation. We're not going to get that.
Yeah, we shouldn't deep dive into that.
Like, if you think about it, 12-year-olds.
But I mean, like, you know, what's normal in different countries? That's just our country and our society and our culture. But what do you guys think about
everything
that?
is
Leave it
determined
in the
by culture.
comments.
Like, everything that we
100%.
think is weird is just because we were taught that.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
People used to think gay people were weird.
People used to...
Well, they still think that, but, like, it's getting better to the point where they're being a lot more accepted.
Yeah.
But people used to literally hate and kill gay people not that long ago.
Yeah, because they're Satan's
just because society said it's wrong or the Bible said it's wrong.
I mean, some people think the world
but
is flat, you know?
Thousands of years ago in Greece, people had fuck boys all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, men sex slaves, had, like, young boys that they would...
Yeah. The term sex slave comes from a very long time ago.
No, but not even sex slaves. Like, just straight up, like, they would, like, hook up with young boys. You know? But they would also, like, be married to a woman.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was a lot more, like, open.
Yeah, and that was more like the royalty families would do stuff like that, or the people that were, like, nobility.
People with, like, Jeffrey Epstein friends.
Yeah, they had their own island that they could touch little boys.
Like, Bill Clinton went there.
Yeah.
Trump went there.
I think
Bill Gates went there.
Hillary went there, too.
Oh, Hillary was her #1 customer of Epstein.
That's nasty, dude.
Dude, Hillary was picking out young girls left and right.
Joe Biden went there too.
Did he?
Like, pretty much like all our presidents went there.
That's why he sniffs people's hair.
Disgusting, dude.
Dude, all the presidents. Yeah, that's so weird.
You're such creeps, bro.
And wasn't it like young women, or was it just like...
It was like, they said it was like range from 13 to 15-year-old kids.
That's weird.
That's insane to me, man.
And all the top
and it was boys and girls. Like, it was both.
But what if Epstein was just inviting powerful people, like it was some kind of soiree, right? But then when he gets there, he's like, also... this island is known for banging young underage people. So if I need you to change something for me, I'm gonna need that to happen, or your picture is gonna go up.
Yeah, well, why
showing
do you
that you came to my island
there so they can freaking bang little kids. It's
well,
disgusting.
I think some of them. Or you think all of them?
I
think
mean,
for
like,
sure Bill Clinton.
I think that was like the main attraction of that island. You know?
But I wonder if he tricked people into going without them knowing that.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
So he could kind of blackmail them.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, once he gets there, he's like, "You want a 13-year-old?" And they're like, "No, what the hell's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, you got a picture with her anyway, so next time I need this bill in the Senate passed, I need you to make some calls for me.
Next time I need to do, avoid my taxes or whatever." God, that guy. That's just crazy, dude. And now a lot of, I think the court case just released like a lot of evidence to that island. Like the island still hasn't been sold and stuff. Like they just, and I feel like it's getting covered up because nobody's talking about it.
Of course it's getting covered up. If all the ex-presidents went there and all these powerful people went there, why do you think he was killed?
Especially the Clintons, dude.
He killed himself?
Clintons freaking.
Oh, the Clintons are the mob, dude.
Clintons are the ones that killed him.
They'll get done whatever they want.
Probably, man. Like,
dude,
they're crazy, man.
You know they're gangster because Bill cheated on his wife so many times and she's still with him because they just know they're a power couple.
Yeah.
And they get shit done together. They don't give a crap.
They don't love each other. They don't give a fuck about each other. But
yeah, it's just for appearances.
It's for power.
Yeah,
that's what it is, dude.
It's so like if you watch like House of Cards.
Yeah,
I feel like that's real life.
Yeah, dude.
It's like actually like that.
They're partners. They're not like relationship people, you know.
Yeah, but
relationship people.
Not relationship people.
Yeah. Anyways,
like counselors.
What was the thing we were talking about with the pirates, dude? I've been trying to think of that this whole time.
The pirates. Remember. Oh, yeah. The workout stuff.
Yeah, because we saw. Go ahead.
So we saw a kettlebell at the gym, and I think Nick said, "What if pirates invented kettlebells because they were just like working out with the cannonballs on the ship, and they just added handles to them?"
That's so funny. Like, yeah, we created deadlifts so that we can have strong shoulders and backs.
Do kettle swings so you can push people off the plank.
We were talking about peg legs being chicken legs.
Yeah, peg legs. That's where pirates were embarrassed of having their peg legs.
Yeah.
Because people used to call them chicken legs back in the day. So they started doing squats.
Yeah.
Which didn't help because their leg was made of wood.
Yeah. Yeah. They could never get their calves to grow.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have calves.
That'd be the worst.
That would be so bad. Do you imagine
It's called a half calf.
Imagine having 2 peg legs and trying to do squats.
Dude, that's a thing.
That's crazy.
Well, not wooden
man.
peg legs, but people with no, I think it's usually one leg. But I've seen people with no legs doing deadlifts.
Whoa.
2 prosthetic legs.
Yeah, but those legs, like, they're not to a point. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
they have
yeah.
feet, you know?
Yeah,
but,
they're
like,
like
imagine having peg legs that come to a
Actual
point.
pirate peg legs.
You know how much incredible balance you would have to have?
Well, I don't think you'd even be able to do a squat
I bet you could
with
if
a
you're,
peg leg.
If you were, no, because
It
a lot of
depends
your
how
balance
much
is actually
leg
in
you
your-
have left. Yeah, your
yeah,
feet.
your feet are a
They need
huge
to
part of your
grip.
balance.
Yeah.
That's
So I don't think
crazy,
so.
man.
You might be able to body weight squat if you're good at it.
Maybe.
That's about it.
That'd be really dope. You fall backwards so much
Yeah.
because your body wouldn't be able to counterweight it. I
You
feel
just put like Eye of the Tiger in the background and make a montage of the
Rise
pirate
up.
falling down.
back on the street.
And he keeps trying.
Took my
Never
time,
gets it.
Took my chances.
Just moves on to the next one.
Like, damn it.
I thought he was going to get it.
He's like, okay.
I give up.
Damn it. Arg.
He's like, he died in 1910, never being able to complete one squat.
This is Davy Flint locker room.
I really thought he was going to get it. What was the point of the montage?
Yeah. What's the point of the mod? It just ends. He keeps falling.
To show if you try and try, you might not succeed still.
But you should keep trying because it's
should
kind of
keep trying.
fun. But your butt's gonna hurt.
Because then you
you're
could be in a
falling.
montage in a movie someday.
Yeah. Make a whole movie about it. It just fails. He never succeeds.
Failure.
Failure is not an option unless you're Davy Flint locker room.
Locker room. Locker rooms were named after him.
Yes, because he never left.
Yeah, dude. That'd be cool.
That's so
Just
funny.
make movies like failure sometimes happens, no matter what you do.
Dude, it pisses me off that all movies are just sequels. The only sequel that I've seen so far,
Not
that-
all movies are sequels. What are you talking about?
right now they are.
Oh, right
That's
now.
all they are. There's no like nothing new
Original?
coming out. Yeah, nothing original. But
Yeah.
the only sequel that I saw coming out that looks cool, and all the sequels from these movies have been cool, is John Wick. And they're literally the same movie every single time.
Yeah.
Just more explosions, more gunshots.
He's like-
But it's like he is. Because, like, back in the day, in the 80s, we had these action heroes, and you had Arnold, you had Chuck Norris, you had all these cool dudes. That's not a thing anymore. But John
You
Wick
do.
is, like, the root of that still today.
John Wick. It's always like an older male.
Yeah.
That is like
He's got to be
the guy.
40, almost 50.
It's hard
little
to get a
gray in his
new
beard.
young action star.
Mm-hmm.
Like, has there been anyone young?
I mean, Tom Holland has done that.
Tom Holland's kind of being that
he did
guy.
he did the Uncharted movie, which is
Yeah.
a pretty action movie.
He's
That was cool.
probably gonna try to be that guy, but he's kind of like the Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, but he still.
It's funny that they paired him up with Mark Wahlberg because he's gonna be like him, yeah, like a baby face. But yeah, he's got baby face.
I think that's
But-
the thing is like young guys nowadays is babyface is so common.
Yeah, no
with
one looks like
those
men.
chiseled grizzly guys.
Yeah, no one looks like what's his name from
Hopper.
no, yeah, Hopper from Stranger Things. No, the other dude, the badass actor who's in, I think not Taken, bald dude,
Oh, Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
Yeah, nobody looks like him.
He
man.
is Mr. Action Movie.
Oh man, that's all he's ever done, and he's so good at him.
Yeah.
He's so. It's like he's just so
he
good.
looks
at,
tough.
His voice is cool.
He has a really good physique for it.
Yeah.
Like he's not super jacked, but when he takes his shirt off, he looks super jacked.
Yeah, he's pretty shredded.
He's shredded.
Yeah.
Right, which looks better in movies.
Yeah, especially for a person that's like moving and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the 80s, it's like, oh, you got to be big, bulky guy, and you're going to punch this guy once and he's going to be knocked out. And now it's more kind of realistic to where it's like, okay, I have to pull a bunch of fucking moves on these guys.
And you also have to be good looking bald, which is very hard to pull off.
I don't think you have to be bald. I think the bald helps.
No, but like I'm
with
saying,
John
like
Wick, he's got long hair,
yeah.
you know?
he looks dope. But I'm
Yeah.
saying like it takes a very good looking man
Oh,
to be good looking bald.
Mm-hmm. He's got it.
Yeah.
He's got it.
Like
for sure.
there's good looking dudes in the world, but I feel like if you took away their hair,
Yeah.
They wouldn't be that good looking.
Like Bruce Willis, when he went bald, I was kind of nervous about it, but he rocked it. He had a good.
I only ever saw Bruce Willis bald.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, back in like the 80s.
I've seen like older movies afterwards that were, older.
Oh, okay.
And then I saw him with hair, but it was weird to me to see him with hair.
It's kind of funny when you see it in that sequence, because then you're like, oh, wait. Yeah, of course you had hair at one point. Yeah. Like Die Hard.
Jason Statham was born bald, actually.
I'm pretty sure he was.
He's like, mother.
There's no movie I've ever seen with him.
We have to get the binky before time runs out.
He's like, I don't think I could do a Jason Statham
I don't know what his accent is, but
he's Australian. Or is it? No, he's British.
He's British.
He's like Cockney.
He's like gangster British.
He's like, you gotta listen to me right now.
That's like Colin Farrell from...
You give me back my squeaky toy. Well, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Give me back my squeaky toy.
I'm gonna set this shank right up your ball.
Mother, whip out your titties. I'm hungry.
I'll need some nippy. Some sippy.
Who? Colin Farrell in what was that gangster movie?
Colin Farrell. Why can't I think of? Oh yeah, Colin Farrell.
Yeah,
he's like Irish.
Yeah, he's Irish.
Yeah. Oh, it's the Irishman or something like that?
No, but it's similar.
And the other dude from Sons of Anarchy's in it.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. That was pretty good. Matthew McConaughey's in that, isn't he?
It was on Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like the main guy, Matthew McConaughey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good one. That was long, though. That was like way too long.
But I didn't know Colin Farrell was Irish. Because I feel like in all other movies, he's done an American accent.
He's either Irish or Scottish. I don't remember which one.
It's Irish.
I don't remember.
But yeah, it's crazy. A lot of actors, you see them in like 10 movies, and then you see them in an interview, and they're like, yeah, we're not going to the movies, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the hell?
Dude, the two main ones that have really tricked me was the guy from Kick-Ass. Mm-hmm. He's British. And you see, like, he got his big break on Kick-Ass, and he does an American accent.
What Kick-Ass is? What is that?
It's like the superhero movie where it's like...
It's stupid. He's that skinny guy?
He's the guy in the green suit. And he's like... I read these comics and blah, 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 and nobody's actually really superheroes. And there's no, like, superpowers or anything in this comics. Like, people are people. But he, like, becomes a real superhero in the real world. It's, like, the base of that. But he is British, but he does a really good English accent, or American accent. And it's like, what the fuck? And Tom Holland, dude.
Yeah.
Tom Holland, when he played Spider-Man, I was like, this kid's from Boston. Like, no way.
You can never tell.
Yeah. And when he started doing a British accent, he just talked normal. I'm like, what, dude?
Yeah, it's so weird.
It's impressive.
And then
Some
you're
people
like...
are so skilled.
And then as soon as they do it, you're like, you're so cool.
Yeah, you're like,
once you hear their actual accent.
Yeah, like, you just got way cooler.
You're like, damn, you're smarter than me.
It's like, fuck, you're so
Anyone
talented.
with an accent, like, if you guys are listening from another country, which probably not, any 10 of you, if you have like an English accent, British and English, you sound so smart to us.
And Australian. Well, Australian's more like, you sound way sexy.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, sexy.
Yeah.
Even that kid from that Santa Claus Christmas viral video, he sounded so smart. He's like, you're gonna be on the naughty list this year.
Punch him
He's
on
like,
the chin.
I'm not gonna be on the naughty list. You keep saying it again and again and again and again.
Yeah, he sounds smart.
Yeah, he
but
sounds
he's
like a
4
genius.
years old. And
Yeah.
like, how are you talking like that?
He's like, I'm not on the naughty list.
I'm gonna give him
you
one
keep
of
saying
these.
it again and again and again and again.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him an uppercut right in his beard.
Right in his beard.
He's a little Jason Statham, dude. That's what he is.
He's the next Jason Statham.
He's like, Dad, you don't tell me that. You keep telling me this again and again and again. I'm gonna give him a swift uppercut right to his beard.
Dude, if that kid grew up to be an action hero, I would shit my pants.
I would
think we're living in a simulation.
Dude.
That's 100% proof.
Probably.
If that kid becomes an action hero, we're living in a simulation.
What if he is Jason Statham's son?
Time machine. What if he is Jason Statham?
Whoa. Some sort of paradox thing going on. Time paradox.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Just crazy. Action movies are not what they used to be, man. I saw that Justice League trailer.
No movie is what they used to be. In the 90s and like early 2000s, movies were so good. Like, I feel like they would let the storyline play out way more, whereas now it just jumps from scene to scene like every 2 seconds.
Yeah. I think what it is now is back in the day, they were willing to take the risks. They were willing to take the jumps. Films got canceled all the time, and you'd lose millions of dollars. and like these like filmmakers would still take the risks to make their films. Like Home Alone almost didn't happen. Freaking Die Hard almost didn't happen. I've watched a documentary on Netflix about that.
Really?
They're like films that almost didn't happen. Freaking Back to the Future was filmed with a completely different person besides Michael J. Fox for Marty McFly.
Really?
And when they almost finished the movie, they're like, this is wrong. Like, he can't be it.
That's
and then they got
crazy.
Marty McFly, and they're like, he was the missing piece.
That's so
He's
weird.
perfect.
That's weird how actors fit into roles so well. Like if you see a great movie, you can't imagine another actor have done that job.
Yeah, I love when actors fit in a role perfectly. Like Hugh Jackman is Wolverine.
Yeah.
Perfect. Like anybody that has to follow him up, I feel so bad for, because it is a huge thing to back up.
And then if you see Hugh Jackman in like a romantic comedy, you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's so funny because he's such a
You're like,
theatrical
can
actor.
you cut someone's head off,
And
please?
everything else, he's a theatrical
Yeah.
rom-com guy, and
Yeah.
it's like that he's Wolverine.
He's like a musical guy.
yeah, he does musicals.
Yeah.
He's in the Greatest Showman or
Like
whatever.
to work on like Broadway type of shit.
Yeah, he loves that shit.
It's funny when actors and actresses like work on Broadway, like in their spare time.
Dude, Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell just came out with a Christmas special called Spirited, I think, and it's like a whole musical thing.
Really?
It's supposed to be like a comedy musical, and it looked really funny. I'm having Aaron download it so we can all watch it, but
That's dope.
it looks hilarious, dude. Those two together, I can't imagine how funny that is.
Well, yeah, they would go good together.
Yeah, dude, like, cause I follow Ryan Reynolds on Instagram, and on his story the whole time he's just like, dude, it was such a privilege to work with Will Ferrell. I've always looked up to him and stuff, and it's just like they post about each other all the time, and it's funny because like there was one time where Will Ferrell's like using Ryan Reynolds' phone to like fix his hair. He's like looking in it, and then Ryan Reynolds is like, he's using my phone. He's using my phone. It's like, it's just so
Ryan Reynolds has
funny.
such a good sense of humor.
Dude, for real. Yeah, that guy is smart.
It's like super unique.
He's a good businessman.
Oh,
like
sure.
His
He
aviation
closed the deal
gin
with
and all that stuff.
what's her name?
Blake Lively.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's a smart move right there.
I mean, he is one of the sexiest men alive.
That's
I
true.
won't say he is the sexiest man alive. I think people get a little over exaggerated
Dude,
with
their
that.
kids are gonna be some of the prettiest, like light-haired kids.
You're gonna go blind looking at them because they're so
Yeah.
beautiful. You're just gonna lose your sight.
They'll be pretty, but they won't be as pretty as mixed kids. Those kids are
Yeah.
so pretty. When you have like a
Dude.
half black kid or a half Asian kid,
The light skinned black kids that have like blue hair or
Yeah.
blue eyes,
have you ever seen like a?
forget it, dude.
Is it like Asian and black? I don't know.
The ones with they have like bright eyes too, though.
Yeah.
I think I've seen those too. Yeah.
Oh, they're
They
gorgeous.
look really. It's just. You look at that person, you're like, dude, how do you look that amazing?
Yeah, like
you
their
don't even
skin's
look
perfect.
real. Yeah,
Their eyes are
it's insane.
gorgeous.
It's like the male models from like Greece or like Turkey, the guys that just have like the perfect chiseled jaw and the perfect amount of facial hair somehow.
Yeah.
It's like, how are you like
It
perfect?
doesn't even grow longer than that. It just stops.
it just stays at stubble. And it's like, dude, what the fuck? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
It's crazy. I feel like when I get stubble, I look dirty.
Dude, I gotta like, I mean, I look like a freaking scrub right now, dude. I literally trimmed
Well-
my beard 2 days ago.
You have like pretty good beard length. Or are you talking about
Yeah.
like the?
I'm talking about this and
The
this.
cleanup areas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's been 2 days, dude.
Yeah, I have to shave like every day to look good, but
Yeah,
I can only shave like every
sucks.
other day, or else I'll get like razor burn.
It sucks to be a hairy human.
Yeah, it does.
It's fucking difficult, man. It's like, it's cool. Like, all my friends are like, man, I wish I could grow a beard, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, it's got its pros and cons, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it's cool to do once.
it's cool to have, but it's like,
Well,
also,
you
it's
keep
upkeep.
a beard most of the time,
Yeah.
but I have the mustache now. But before the mustache, I mostly liked to keep like a clean face. It looked a lot better
Yeah.
than a beard for me because I have a lot of red. It's like black and red. Yours is like blonde.
That's how mine does. Mine does like, if I grow mine out,
Yeah.
there's super red and there's blonde. It's all in my chin area.
Yeah. But mine was like super red. I'm like, I can't have this copper wire beard, you know?
Yeah. Dude, that's how like my cheeks are. Like, they're dark when I grow them out, but if you catch them in the sun, they're red.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. I'm like, how is that a thing? Like, how do I have all these? Like, I have a rainbow beard. It's
Mine are-
weird.
even my mustache you can see, but sometimes you
Yeah.
pull out a hair and it literally looks like a copper wire.
It's insane.
I'm
Dude.
like, I think this would conduct electricity.
It's like, let's test it out.
It worked.
My nipples.
All right, so we talked about space and movies.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
What else is
We're
there
out
to
of time.
talk about?
There's nothing really going on in the
Are
world.
we out of time?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want it to work.
Yeah, that's cool with me. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
If you want AirDrop to work correctly.
That's true. Yeah, we got to keep it a little bit shorter.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button, like button, notification bell. Send it to your friends. Go check out our reaction channel. If you made it to the end of this, then you'll definitely like the reaction channel.
The reaction channels, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So go check that out. Amigos React. And there's probably a link somewhere. But if you just look up Amigos React, we should come up now.
It's in the description.
Because we have like 300 subscribers.
It's whatever.
No big deal.
You're not trying to brag or anything, but you know.
It is what it is. And thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next one.
Adios, amigos.
It's his line.
You said it like you were going to say it.
I did sound like I was gonna say
Yeah, I was like, what's happening?